Good evening.
Good evening. We are Sarah and Brian of Unsettling Toy Removal and Rehoming in Portland, Oregon. It's getting to be the spooky season, so we've had some interesting things come our way. And Sarah's got her teeth in.
I did not tell Brian I was going to do that.
No. Look at that. Show us those chompers.
We have a spooky, really creepy backstory actually for you today.
Yeah, it's one, gets you. Oof.
Weird teeth aside, here is the story for
What's it called?
this. Can you hold on to that?
Yeah.
All right. The person said, "Hi, Unsettling Toys. I am a huge fan of your work. I myself am a believer in the paranormal and spiritual anomalies, and spiritual or unsettling objects are no exception. I am a toy collector and have a big heart for secondhand toys or toys greatly in need of a loving home. I'm having a bit of a conflict in my house, and I am greatly seeking your guidance and help during this time. The toy I'm looking to rehome is a Disney Sheriff Woody doll, aptly named Woody. I got him in early 2020 at Disneyland on a trip with some friends, and I was immediately drawn to him due to his eyes. He quickly became a comfort object of mine and put my previous comfort toys into retirement, one of which was at my side from the time I was 7 years old.
Wow.
I noticed right off the bat that there was something slightly off about Woody. He seemed to have a very domineering energy about him, and multiple people have noted that they felt like he was always watching them, including me. But since at the time I was in a dark place and needed the company, I overlooked this. I bonded with him greatly, but during the 1.5 years I had him, I went through arguably one of the worst periods of my life, and he has absorbed many tears and was around a lot of personal and family tragedy. Enter Vincent. Vincent is a toy I received for my anniversary last year from my partner, who ended up also having quite a bit of energy himself. Vincent came to us incredibly damaged and horribly mistreated by his previous owners. I spent months repairing him and subsequently bonding with him as well. Vincent, all on his own, is what somebody could call an unsettling toy, but he definitely chose us to look after him, and the reception guests in our house have had to him has been incredibly positive in comparison to the negative reactions that people have had to Woody.
Ugh.
Since Vincent has been in our home, my partner and I have felt an uncomfortable air around Woody and cannot help but suspect he might feel spiteful in some way toward Vincent, despite us trying to give them equal attention and integrate the pair as best we could. Eventually, they had to be separated because the energy surrounding them would be really unsettling, no pun intended, to experience. Because Woody's energy in particular was so strong and negative, I had to shelve him for a while because it was too overwhelming to be around him. Last night, I dreamt that I was looking outside of a window from my previous home where I saw a dog in the park across the street tearing Woody to pieces, and his stuffing was flying everywhere. I ran out into the park to try and save him, only to find him with a child who was lovingly playing with him. When I saw that, I felt incredibly relieved, not only that he was safe, but also that he had moved on to somebody else. Somebody put a hand on my shoulder and told me that it was okay to let go, and then I woke up.
Whoa.
I spent the whole day missing Woody, thinking this dream was some kind of cry for help. When we opened the storage container and I went to hug him for the first time in months, I felt incredibly unnerved, anxious, and cold, rather than the happy, comforting way I used to feel. I couldn't even put him back on my bed because things felt so strange. Since then, I have felt like he has been intensely and ominously watching me to the point where I feel nervous about being in my own bedroom. This is odd for me. Normally, paranormal or creepy toys don't faze me, but this time it feels very personal. My partner and I discussed that despite how much we've tried over this past year to help Woody feel better about Vincent and being around, and how much we've tried to show that he is in no way unloved or being abandoned, the bond has been broken, and unfortunately, we can't seem to reconcile. I'm asking for your advice, and I'm looking to lovingly surrender my very beloved doll to you in the hopes that he finds an owner that loves him and can give him the attention he needs. Woody has seen a lot of tragedy and hardship, and I hope that he is at peace with you or whomever you match him with through your service. Thank you for taking the time to read this very long email. All right, So that is all the information about Woody. That sounds pretty intense.
Yeah, and it's a new object, so, you know, it's
Yeah.
not always the old toys.
Yeah,
that-
2020.
Yeah.
So let's see him. Here it is.
Wrapped in plastic.
All right, knife.
You need a knife?
Here's the bag. Let's take them
Okay.
out. There's a bag in a bag in a bag.
That's smart.
It's thoroughly bagged.
I don't know what a Woody looks like.
You know, he's the cowboy from Toy Story.
Oh, okay. I never got to see
You've
Toy
seen him. You've seen him.
I've seen him. Yeah, I don't think I've seen Toy Story. Which is weird because all of our toys come with stories.
Oh, here he is. I made it to Woody.
Oh, I know that. Yeah, I know that one.
Yeah, you've seen him. Oh.
Does it say? Oh,
Oh, he talks.
I was gonna say.
My favorite deputy. Yee-haw, cowboy!
Get
There's a
out.
snake in my boot. Howdy, partner. My name's Woody.
All right. Well, we're gonna see how Woody does here.
So Woody came with a really nice little card. That is so cute.
I like the kitty on the back.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, that's very nice.
Let's see what it says. What?
Watch, it probably says like, "You will burn in hell."
Says, hi, thank you so much for taking Woody. As much as he was loved in our home, we are excited for him to embark on his next adventure. Thank you for being so sweet and providing space for interesting and odd toys to find a home and a purpose. Keep up the amazing work. P.S. Woody was lightly sprayed with holy water, just in case.
That is a good call. Thank you so much for all the precautions.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love this note. That is fabulous.
We have just the best people.
Yeah, I love all the people that we meet through doing this.
I hope that things are a little bit more at ease at
Yeah,
at
hi
your
Woody,
place.
welcome.
Yeah. We appreciate you
is.
trusting us with Woody.
Yeah, and I'm sure we can find him a really good home.
Yeah,
If you are
yeah.
interested in adopting Woody he has had a bit of a rough go,
Yeah. A little troubled
send
history.
us an email. Yeah, let's see if he'll talk one more time.
You're my favorite deputy.
Bet you say that to all the deputies.
He's pretty cute. Hi, Woody.
Yeah, I can see where you could bond with that for sure.
Yeah. All right. So this is Woody. He is available for adoption, and he has quite a backstory.
Thank you so much for everyone that shares their stories with us and sends us interesting objects.
Interesting.
Very
object.
awesome. And we'll be in touch.
Yep. And like and subscribe for more weirdness. We have an abundance of that.
So much.
So much weirdness.